Nani? Nanook. Nanook, come. Stay away from that noise, yeah? I think you should catch this for, okay. So this is where I used to live not too long ago. Cause I was homeless earlier this year. But this is where I, yeah, freaking sink. It's like a little luxury prison cell. Toilet. Should come in to check it out. Yeah. Sink, toilet, no kitchen. Fucking my bed was up here. Yeah, fridge down here, and my studio is like set up on here. You should just stand and like make music all night. It's trippy. Oh well, frick, my family, my uncles are like big DJs in DC for like dancehall and reggae music. So like, just like from young, always being surrounded around music. Yeah, man. I feel like every single thing I listen to, from like being in the car with my mom till now, like really influences my sound. This structure is not very sound at all. Yeah, we can interview from over here.
Yeah, bro.
I didn't think I'd do anything serious with this until maybe 4 or 5 years ago. You know, just like with the support of my friends and people seeing that, I was just always messing around with stuff and like trying to record stuff and seeing how it sounds. And my friends are like, "Oh man, like, yeah, man, you really should." And I was like, "Oh wow, like people actually really into this. I'm gonna." Yeah, and then I was like, at one point I was like, fuck, like, oh man, this seems like the thing, right? Like, that I need to do. Like, so many people are really into it and I'm really into it, and it makes me feel fulfilled and happy while I'm doing it. And I see that other people are, you know, take notes and are inspired and also go ahead and make music or whatever their art is. So it's dope. Just to be able to perpetuate that, and like, it's cool to see that me just doing what I'm doing inspires others to do what they do. So I'm just gonna keep pushing that, and that's like the main message, is to continually push that, man. Like, push that as hard as I can. Like, I'm gonna just, yeah, I want to inspire everyone. When I was a kid, I'd listen to like, my mom would play a lot of Alicia Keys and like Jill Scott and like John Legend, Jamie Foxx, and Usher and stuff. So I'd be like listening to a lot of R&B as a kid, and she'd play all the smooth jams. So I'd be always in the back, like singing along with whatever. Alicia Keys, I remember being like one of my favorites, like that song Diary by her. That was one of the ones where it would be like, oh, I can kind of see that I have a voice there. When I was younger, like noticing, probably like 5th grade or something like that, noticing, oh, and then I asked my mom, well, what do you think if I go try out for choir? She's like, oh yeah, go for it. Thinking about choir is so structured and fucking, I didn't like that shit. So I just kind of, I didn't like being ordered around, and like, I am blessed. Damn, all the way down there. All right, guys. Let's see what I can do. This is newer.
The build?
This fucking ladder thing. The things we do for smoke.
What would you say gives you that drive to go?
I think people like you, for sure. You came over a couple days ago, and you know, like, you spoke to me and really put, just, you know, it's good to get like some reinforcement and like, you know, have that positive speech, because sometimes, I mean, I know I'm never gonna give up, but some days I really feel like it. There's a lot of emotions that go with this, especially with anything. If you're gonna pursue it like with all of your fucking might and all of your life, like, there's so much. It's like, some days you feel like giving up. Some days you're like, why am I doing this? some days you're like, fuck yeah, let's do this. You know, but it's a wild ride. It's an emotional roller coaster, and like really trying to become aware of how I use those emotions to push this, what we're doing, so that it's like immortal. So like it rings out forever and always, no matter what. Like the vibration exists throughout the universe, so it continually rings out. There's no killing it or it dying. It may transform, but never dies. So like, I don't know. I feel like that's the key to immortality. Music is the real key to immortality. You create something timeless, it will sing out for all existence. And I feel like those timeless things were brought to me because they're timeless, you know. Can you see the cat? I feel like there's a lot of distractions, phones, media, all kinds of stuff. I feel like anyone can say anything to you, and if they say it to you enough times, then you'll fucking believe it. So, goddamn, the best thing you could do, I'll come back to that, is really like focus on yourselves. I know there's a lot of turmoil happening in the world, but you cannot really save the world if you're on Instagram all day, or you know, not really like serving yourself in your highest. You serve yourself in your highest, you're serving the world in your highest, and that's where the change comes from. So
When do you know it's cooking right?
just when it flows out of me, I don't try to force it. My Corey the Grouch said this to me, and it's been a big help. He said, if you find yourself like trying to do this shit, it's like trying, like go do something else, like take a break, do something else. It needs to just like, you want it to come to you. You don't want to be like sitting there forcing it or like griping with it or anything. Just let it come, let it flow to you. Be open to receiving what you need to receive, and like when it flows, it'll flow. Don't try to force it. Do other things in the time, and just like it'll come when it's supposed to come, just like everything else.
So that having that patience.
Really finding that patience with yourself. And you know, I know as artists we can get frustrated, writer's block, beat block, all kind of shit. But if you really like, just like surrender and let yourself feel some things, do some things, shift your perspective, let some things build up so you can release something new, and be gentle with yourself. Yeah, I really want to be able to like get this music in a way that I can be able to provide for myself and provide for the ones who've helped me, and provide for others so they can provide and provide and it's a lyric in one of my songs, and it's like, create generations of the joy and laughter. That's like, if I had to say that was a goal or any place that I was going, yeah, to create generations of joy and laughter, man. Just through this music. Who knows? Yeah. Yeah, where I'm at right now is just like really just, you know, I guess constantly reprogramming myself to kind of, yeah, just like, I don't know, having more and more respect for myself. So I'm doing more and more to like nourish myself in every way, cutting certain things out, lifestyle changes to really like bring in what I'm trying to do, really hold an intention. I got a couple of songs coming out, you know. Throughout the rest of the year, I have a project that I want to put out on my birthday. It's called Thank You. It's gonna be like a 5-song demo, I'll call it, and a couple singles throughout the rest of the year and forever. Yeah. Just one really cool project that I'm super psyched, and it's a big thank you to everyone who's supported me thus far, and a thank you to myself for, you know, doing this shit. So I'm excited for that one. It's gonna be a cool little project. I hope you guys like it. I feel like made this brand the only, and like tone the only by like, it's just like, I don't know, I think like everyone is the only of them, whatever they are in their individual self. So it'd be like, you know, you're Tony, the only. There might be a bunch of Tonys out there, but they're all the only of themselves. But at the same time, we are the only. We are the only. It's like, that's my way of like subscribing everyone to what I'm doing, subconsciously. It's like you can't get away from it no matter how bad you want to. You're a part of it. We're working together. We're collaborating, like subconsciously. Like everyone in the world is helping me make this music. Everything in the world is helping me make this music. I guess it's for the people out there. Even if I might not be with you physically, I hope you can feel me through this lens and through my eyes. And what I'm trying to portray is just like, I believe in you. You got it, you can do it. You know, we're all in this together. And like everything that you go through is a part of it. Do your best to be grateful for all of it. If you ever have some real deep pain you're going through, and you say thank you, 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 while you're going through it, endlessly, all the way through that, it really changes your perspective and relationship with suffering. And I feel like, yeah, gratitude is the highest place that you can be as a human. And if that's a message like that I could portray to anyone and all people, really be grateful for everything, every heartbeat, every breath. You fall into that place and things really start to change for you. And be as grateful as you can be, as much as possible. Life will change for the better. I'm grateful for all of you. I'm grateful for myself. I'm grateful for all of this. It's beautiful. And just try to keep it all together. I believe in you. Yeah, this little setup reminds me of the video we did, that song for the song Maroon, the one I was talking about earlier. Like candlelit fire lighting, kind of smooth, mood lit. We should roll that video for everyone real quick. Hope you guys like it.